Man has been fascinated by heavenly objects since ages. In earlier times, he was fascinated by looking at the stars, moons, and other heavenly objects, but he did not know what these were and how did they work. So lots of space research has been done. So let us try to understand that what different types of space research and how that was being carried out in human history. Earlier in 17th century, the scientist Galileo, with his telescope, he found out 4 large moons of Jupiter, that is Europa, Io, Callisto and Ganymede, and also the different phases of Venus. Just like present day we know that there are different phases of moon, exactly the same way he found out different phases of Venus. Not only that, the optical pollution was there in the surrounding of that earth, and because of that particular reason, the optical telescopes were not able to obtain the clear pictures of the celestial objects. So that was a problem. So new types of telescopes, that is radio telescopes, were invented and they were installed. In fact, the radio telescopes gather radio waves which are coming out from the outer space, and that provides more accurate information about the celestial objects, about the heavenly objects. First of all, radio telescopes are usually located at higher altitudes. Higher altitudes, the advantage is that will be very far off from the pollution, and that is going to avoid the electromagnetic interferences that are being produced due to TV or radio or radar or such type of electronic instruments. And because of that reason, they are capable of sending good quality pictures. Also, they are not sensitive to the optical waves and also the pollution. And obviously, because of the same reason, radio telescopes are much superior as compared to that of the optical telescopes. For example, the Hubble Space Telescope, that provides that means lots of variety or wide variety of information about the celestial bodies, heavenly bodies, by utilizing the visible light waves, ultraviolet waves, in infrared waves. That means it is capable of sending much better quality pictures as compared to that of the optical telescopes. Not only that, to explore the existence of the universe or to search the link to understand the formation of the universe, study of neutron star, study of black hole, study of supernova explosions, scientists required still better quality of telescopes, for example, the X-ray telescopes. In 1978, the very first X-ray telescope, that is Einstein, also known as HEO2, was put into the orbit around the Earth by NASA. Now, later on, the same X-ray telescope was called Chandra in 1999, and that was installed in the space. Chandra, the X-ray observatory, that sends X-ray photographs of distant galaxies. And because of that particular reason, whatever the present day knowledge that we have for space, that is all thanks to these radio telescopes and also the X-ray telescopes. There are various views that how this universe works or what is the real situation in the universe. And some of the scientists, they put forward their views. First was the Earth-centered model. According to the Greek astronomer Ptolemy, what he found out, according to him, Earth is at the center of the universe, and all the other heavenly objects are revolving around the Earth. Because that was the apparent view that any scientist or any layman would have ever had. We also feel that the sun revolves around the Earth. But at present day we know that it is not the sun, but it is the Earth that revolves around the sun. Earth is stable according to Ptolemy, and it is stable in the universe, and all the other heavenly objects like stars or moon or sun and other planets, they are constantly revolving around the Earth. That was Earth-centered model also called as geocentered model. This is Earth-centered model of Ptolemy, or as I said, it is geocentric model of the universe. Then came Sun-centered model. According to the astronomer Nicholas Copernicus, what he found out, that Sun is in the center of the universe and it is stationary. Now present day we know that Sun is not stationary, that we shall discuss a little bit later on this topic, but according to Copernicus, Sun is in the center of the universe and it is stationary. Along with Earth, all the planets, they revolve around the Sun. We know that it is true, whereas the Moon revolves around the Earth. This model of Copernicus, that is Sun-centered or also known as heliocentric model of universe. This model was supported by observations that were done later on by the scientist Galileo. John Kepler, he was another scientist and he discovered the laws of planetary motions in 16th century. According to him, Sun is not in the center, especially the geometric center of any of the orbits of the planet. In fact, Sun is one of the foci of the elliptical orbit. By 18th and 19th century, we came to know that the Sun is one of the stars among the many millions of the stars, and that too, it is a normal type of star. There are so many big stars as compared to that of Sun. In the beginning of the 20th century, there is Akash Ganga, that is the Milky Way. The Milky Way in which our solar system lies, that was found. And it was also found that Sun is at a distance of approximately 330,000 light years from the center of the Milky Way. Einstein's theory of relativity. If you study physics in higher standards, you will be studying about this Einstein's theory of relativity. It's an interesting theory. But Einstein's theory of relativity suggests that there is no obvious center of the universe. Hubble telescopes and the X-ray telescopes that has revealed that the universe is constantly expanding. And according to the scientist Stephen Hawking, you must be knowing the name of this Stephen Hawking, there can be many more universes.